world outside is drifting in a fog of mediocrity, trapped in a cycle of comfort that leads nowhere but to a silent, slow decay. They call this aimless wandering life, but I see it for what it truly is. A hollow existence devoid of any real purpose or burning fire. While they sleep, you must wake. While they follow the path of least resistance, you must choose the heat of the forge to find yourself. You are at a crossroads today. Do you want to fade into the gray crowd, or do you want to become a blade forged in silence? True greatness is never found in the bright lights of the stage. It is built in the shadows, where no one is watching your struggle. Every drop of sweat that falls in this room is a testament to a soul that refuses to be ordinary and a heart that demands more. Obsession is the only language that the universe respects. It is the bridge between the man you are and the legend you could become. Look into the eyes of the predator. It does not seek approval from the pack. It seeks the hunt, the challenge, and the ultimate victory. The storm does not break the strong. It only reveals the iron within. You were born to endure the cold that others fear to face. Focus is not just a skill, it is a weapon. When you narrow your vision, the distractions of the world simply cease to exist for you. The time for talking is over. The time for dreaming is dead. Now, we enter the realm of absolute discipline and the birth of power. Welcome to the sanctuary of solitude. This is not a gym or a workshop. It is a temple where the old self comes to die. Discipline is not a chore you perform. It is a religion you practice every single day without fail, without excuse, and without any mercy. Here, there is no room for pity. There is no space for the weak version of yourself that begs for rest and constant shallow comfort. Every heavy rep is a prayer. Every moment of physical agony is a purification of the spirit, stripping away the layers of your weakness. The pain you feel is the price of entry. If it were easy, the world would be full of kings, but the crown is heavy. Gravity does not care about your feelings. It only responds to force. You must become the force that refuses to be held down anymore. The giants of history were not born great. They were forged in the midnight oil, working while the rest of the world was fast asleep. Their obsession was their compass. They didn't seek fame. They sought the truth, hidden behind thousands of hours of quiet, lonely, and repetitive toil. To reach the top, you must embrace the boredom. You must love the grind when the excitement dies and the reality of work sets in. Time is the currency of the elite. While others spend it on distractions, you must invest it in the construction of your own grand empire. Kill the comforts that kill your ambition. The soft bed, the easy food, and the mindless entertainment are the chains that keep you small. You cannot build a temple on a foundation of garbage. Purge your life of everything that does not contribute to the strength of your mission. Sacrifice is not losing something. It is giving up something of lower value for something that truly matters to your eternal soul. Stop lying to the person in the mirror. You know exactly why you aren't where you want to be. It is time for total honesty. You aren't busy. You are just distracted. You aren't tired. You were just uninspired and lacking the iron will to move your own mountains. The man you see in the reflection is your only true enemy. He is the one who whispers excuses when the work gets difficult. To be reborn, you must first be willing to kill the weak, lazy, and fearful version of yourself that has been holding you back. The world will knock you down, but only you decide if you stay there. A champion is just a loser who refused to quit. Pain is temporary, but the shame of quitting lasts forever. Embrace the agony of the struggle until it becomes your most trusted and loyal friend. Let the scream of your effort drown out the whispers of your doubt. You are more than your limits and stronger than your deepest fears. There is no safety net for those who seek the peak. You must trust your strength or fall into the abyss of the forgotten ones. Burn every bridge that leads back to your old life. There is no plan B. There is only the mission and the total victory ahead. Tomorrow is the lie that kills your potential today. There is no perfect moment. There is only now, and the actions you take right here. Watch your weaknesses turn to ash. Feel the heat of your ambition rising from the ruins of your former, much smaller and weaker self. Disconnect from the noise so you can finally hear the call of your destiny. The world doesn't need more followers. It needs a leader. Your scars are the roadmap of your journey. They are the medals of a war you fought against your own limitations and lazy instincts. Prepare for the next round. The battle never truly ends. It only evolves. Gird your soul and get ready to push even harder than before. We are entering the realm of the obsessed. This is where biology meets the divine power of a mind that refuses to accept any defeat. When the body says stop, the spirit says go. You are moving beyond the limits of human nature into something far more powerful and enduring. Every nerve in your body is screaming for relief, but your obsession is the master. You are the architect of your own physical reality. Listen to the drum of your heart. It is the sound of a machine that was built for one thing: to conquer every single obstacle. Speed is the byproduct of precision. Precision is the child of repetition. Do it again and again and 1,000 more times until perfect. You don't just train to get it right. You train until it is impossible to get it wrong. Excellence is a high-speed, unstoppable habit. The obsession consumes the fear. The obsession consumes the fatigue. There is only the target and the absolute will to reach it first. While others are partying, you are practicing. While others are sleeping, you are mastering your craft in the dark, silent, and empty arena. The weather is irrelevant. The conditions are irrelevant. The only thing that matters is the distance you cover and the speed you maintain. Your mind is the center of the universe. When you master your thoughts, you master the stars. Your potential is as infinite as the cosmos. Rewire your brain for victory. Every disciplined act strengthens the pathways of greatness and weakens the impulses of your old, lazy, and average self. You are becoming something more than flesh and bone. You are becoming a mountain of will that no storm can ever hope to move. Fill your soul with the golden light of purpose. Let it flow through every vein until you are radiating the power of a true God. Total stillness in the heart of the chaos. This is the mark of a master. The world can scream, but you remain as unshakable as stone. You have built an internal empire that no one can let go. Your peace is your power, and your discipline is your ironclad, unbreakable shield. Behold the view from the top. It is quiet here. It is lonely. But the air is pure and the perspective is worth every agonizing step. The world is yours for the taking, but only if you have the courage to reach out and seize it with your own two hands. I do not wait for opportunity. I am the opportunity. I do not wait for the sun to rise. I wake up and command it. This is the moment of absolute dominion. You are no longer a slave to your circumstances. You are the master of your own glorious fate. Repeat the words until they become your reality. I am discipline. I am the iron will that refuses to bend to any outside pressure. I am strength, not just of the body, but of the mind and the spirit. I am an unbreakable force in a world of glass. I am unique. I am the exception to every rule of mediocrity. I am the one who stayed when everyone else decided to walk away. The roar of your success will be the only answer you give to those who doubted you. That your actions speak with thunderous volume. You have earned the right to be here. You have paid the price in blood, sweat, and years of quiet, dedicated, and relentless effort. The blade is finished. It is sharp, it is deadly, and it is beautiful. This is what a life of discipline looks like in the end. You are the sword and the smith. You have carved yourself out of the raw, useless stone of your past into a work of art. Nothing can stand in your way now. Your focus is so sharp it cuts through the very fabric of reality and difficult challenges ahead. The world finally sees your glory. They see the trophy, the fame, and the success. But they will never truly understand the lonely journey here. The applause is just noise. Your true satisfaction comes from the work itself, from the knowledge that you never once gave up on yourself. The king does not stop when he reaches the throne. He keeps working to ensure the empire he built remains strong and eternally standing. The world will eventually forget the names of those who were lazy, but it will forever bow before the names of the obsessed. Discipline is the only religion that guarantees a miracle. It is the only path that leads to the true salvation of your human soul. Are you ready to join the ranks of the few? Are you ready to leave the safety of the shore for the deep, dark ocean? Choose your pain carefully today. You can have the pain of discipline now, or the eternal, crushing pain of regret much later on. The empire is waiting for its ruler. The forge is hot and ready for the steel. The only question that remains is, where are you? This is your final wake-up call. The time for talking has ended. The time for the obsessed has finally and truly begun, right now. Go forth and conquer. Build your empire. Become the obsession. Become the discipline. Become the legend you were always destined to be. Today.